everyone, my name is SHAHRUL AMNAN and I am group leader from group 2. These are my group members.
Hi, my name is Lim Shuhui.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sofea Adlin binti MUHAMAD BAHAR.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SUHANA binti SYAHRUL.
My name is ALMAS AMANINA binti AHMAD.
Volkswagen is a car company from Germany. The word Volkswagen means people's car in German. Its headquarters are located in Würzburg, Lower Saxony. It started in the 1930s and produced cars designed by Ferdinand Porsche at the request of the company leader Adolf Hitler. The Volkswagen Polo is a car which has been produced since 1975 by the German manufacturer Volkswagen. The Polo has been manufactured for 6 generations. Since 1975, the Volkswagen Polo has seen selling the huge number. As of 2017, the worldwide sale of 40 million Volkswagen Polos make it one of the most popular vehicle models of all time. What is communication? Communication involves transmission of verbal and non-verbal messages. It consists of a sender, a receiver, and channel of communication. In the process of transmitting messages, the clarity of the message may be interfered and distorted by what is often referred to as barriers. Communication can be categorized into 4 basic types, which is verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, and visual communication. Verbal communication is the use of language to transfer information through speaking or sign language. It is one of the most common forms often used during presentation, video conference, telephone call, meeting, and one-on-one discussion. Verbal communication is crucial because it is effective. Although the message is covered by words, verbal communication is effectively carried out most of the time with the help of non-verbal communication, such as body language and tone modulation. The verbal communication is also sometimes combined with visual assistance to help clearly define the transmit message. Examples include the use of presentation to put across the message in a clear way in a seminar or meeting. Besides that, written communication is the older known form of communication. Any form of communication from the sender to the receiver that is written and documented is known as written communication. It is useful because it provides a record of reference information. When the information is lengthy and comprised of image, picture, chart, graph, statistical data, and so forth, then it can be imparted orally to the individuals. In such case, written communication is regarded as one of the indispensable way of imparting information. Written communication example includes letters, memos, study paper, reports, and etc. In addition, non-verbal communication is the use of body language, gestures, and facial expression to convey information to others. Both deliberately and unintentionally, it can be used. For instance, when you hear a pleasing or enjoyable idea or piece of information, you may smile unintentionally. When trying to understand the thoughts and feelings of others, non-verbal communication is useful. Furthermore, visual communication is also the kind of communication that is prevalent in individuals' daily life. For example, TV, radio, social networking, and so on are the primary areas through which visual communication takes place. When individuals watch TV or listen to radio program, they are also involved in a form of communication. In some instances, they not only use them for recreational and leisure purpose, but also increase their knowledge and understanding in terms of various aspects. For example, Facebook is visual with the use of video and image. The main purpose of the image that are posted on social media is to transmit the meaning and communicate the message.
The issue of the stakeholders. There are 2 videos, which is the first one is the Volkswagen Polo advert. The issue in this video is safety issues. The advert is featuring the relationship between a protective father and his daughter. The father as a customer chose Volkswagen Polo because the safety features on the car can protect his daughter. As we know that Volkswagen Group is very successful in quality over the other brands. It is very safe to drive, not only Volkswagen Polo but also any model of Volkswagen. The next video is about Gecko Love Tragedy, which involves Shera Flexiboard Company. From the video, we can see that the two Gecko lovers falling down due to the floor cracks and their lives are torn apart. The non-quality shielding because it easily cracked and non-durable. Someone in the video be suggested to use Shera ceiling board because it has worldwide acceptance and 50-year durability warranty, easy installation, and ideal applications for wet areas. Define stakeholders. Who are stakeholders? Stakeholders are parties invest in the success of a business or organizations. Many decisions and results need to be considered from the perspective of various stakeholders to ensure all investments are honored. There are two types of stakeholders which are the first is internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. Internal stakeholders are group or people who work directly within the business or an individual party that is directly or financially part of the organization operations. Internal stakeholder consists of the three, which is managers, employees, and owners. External stakeholders are group outside a business or people who don't work inside the business but they are affected in some way by the decision and action of the business. Example of external stakeholders are customer, supplier, creditor, the local community, society, and the last one, government. From the videos given, the stakeholder of these two companies are customers. Type of communication that has been used. Communication skills are vital to a healthy, efficient workplace. Often categorized as a soft skills or interpersonal skill, communication is the act of sharing information from one person to another person or group of people. There are many different ways to communicate, each of which play an important role in sharing information.
There are 4 types of communication, which is verbal, non-verbal, writing, and visual.
For the Volkswagen Polo advert, this company has been used visual communication in order to communicate with their stakeholder, which is customers. Visual communication is any form of communication that convey an idea through visual aid. Type of visual communication include of drawing, color, sign, symbol, illustration, visual metaphor, and etc. A good piece of visual communication should be able to easily convey its message to the audience. However, sometimes it depends on the personal preference and artistic skills. In the Volkswagen Polo advert, there have been used the visual metaphors which are used a lot in the advertising. It will help to elaborate the message intended to send through the audience and increase the chance of persuading them. They are likely to increase the cognition value of the message, which leads to cognitive elaboration when the audience processes the message.
I will talk about a Gecko Love Tragedy advertisement. In proposed solution, we are discuss on how Shera company manage mass communication in terms of process, product, and service. This ad choose love theme. This will affect consumer emotion about the advertising. It also become a Shera business tactic as mass media offer a way for selling product to commercial it. Shera choose television platform to market the product via advertising in Thailand broadcast. Around 34 million people in Thailand make TV as still relevant to use in routine life. This is a good opportunity for Shera to grab. Shera target customer is elder people, so by using TV is a good strategy. For getting more viewers, Shera need to choose a good timing in the mass media such as at night 8 PM to 10 PM. In the few last seconds for the ad, Shera write 2 words that is seriously durable. The word has strongly meaning to convince audience to trust Shilling product from Shira. That is that it is durable for consumer to have it from the perspective of quality. Quality is the main point for Shira business try to speak out. The ads that contain funny and love emotion will leave impact to elder customer who want to upgrade their Shilling quality. Quality type of Shilling. In the advertising, Shira should add their website name or address for consumer to get service. Online platform is a very important thing for business nowadays. A neat website is like when consumers surf it, they know which button should they press and understanding the website clearly. Show the image of various Shilling there because more option, more interest for consumer. Through this way, they are not just having Shilling service. They also can know the others information such as how many days required to accomplish, where the area did Shira cover, and how Shira deal with old Shilling from condition of house. Shira need to make sure the service is good enough, so the gecko love tragedy will not happen again. They need to aware of house structure, privacy, politeness in servicing customer, and cost. In every Shira service team, they need to have at least one professional in all of above awareness. With a good process, product and service, Shira can enjoy a lot of profit of consumer in Thailand and can be the most famous Shilling product in the country.
Volkswagen Das Auto. Volkswagen choose BINTI for their advertisement, which is family relationship. It shows a solid relationship where it relates to everyone. Volkswagen wants to give people's emotion and closeness to their loved ones. The ad slogan, "Stay in safe hands," positions human characteristic to the car to let the people feel safe while driving. It's like the safest place in the world where every people feels like at home. Volkswagen use social media like YouTube to have an easy way and fast platform to spread and promote the Polo car. The ads may appear before, during, or after the main video, or at the top of YouTube. It has a wide spectrum as viewership in YouTube is very high, almost 7 billion per hour. It is the strategy as the video is less than 2 minutes. It will become effective as it will attract people's attention.
Content creation is the process of generating topic and ideas that appeal to buyer, creating written or visual content around those ideas and making that information accessible to audience. It is important as it provides free and useful information, attracting potential customers to the websites and retaining customers through quality engagements. Before, if company want to promote their products, they need to print on a newspaper or pamphlet. It is an old way to advertise their products. Nowadays, Volkswagen use social media to deliver a story to the customers. They create their own content like 80-year journey of growing up children. They shows their creativity to position the Polo car as present and safely in customers' life through the ads. They let customers visualize the reason behind why they should buy the car and the importance for the customers to let the family feel safe. It creates brand awareness about safety, let the brand personality shine through, connecting with audience through many platforms, validating the customer's decision to buy from Volkswagen.
Volkswagen use safety as their weapon to attract customers. It is because safety is a big issue when everybody wants to purchase a car. They will search for car specification and make comparison between a few cars before they decide it. It is a very important stage as Volkswagen can take advantages over people's dilemma and choices. Automobile usually use the reinforcement advertising where they aim to convince current purchasers to make the right choices. Slogans like "Stay in safe hands" and "Small but tough" can influence the customers. They highlight the word "safe" to influence the customers about the safety of the car. Volkswagen Polo positions "Small but tough" because the car is small and they want the audience to trust and protect their loved one, as well as a car will make people feel safe. The ad was launched on TV during Britain's Got Talent final. It garnered many attention from a wide audience as they tuned in. The prime time is the best part among all the slots in the TV station, as it shows that many people may get the influence to buy things or scroll the websites to look out during the day.
So I'm going to present about the conclusion of the thesis. The group discussed about the various of marketing communication strategy. We are discuss about the customer behavior and the marketing communication philosophy. It's all transmitted by the speech and combined as well with the non-verbal communication such as body language and tone modulations. It was a form of communication fast and direct method which is allowed to immediate feedback and to form two ways of communications which is could be enabled. The written communications could be combined with the verbal dialogue to ensure its efficiency of the advertisement. The essential forms of the communication is the visual communication, which is include drawing, graphics, color, signs, and text. The good visual communication could attract more the audience to the message inside the advertisements promotions. They all include the message, the message connection value, which is defined as a structure and a formal message, future message that are related to the nature and the implied purpose of the message. So for the selling company, they are using a mass communication one-to-many as their strategy of communication through the mass media. And for the Volkswagen groups, they are using family theme to the advertisement, and Volkswagen usually use the YouTube as the platform to promote and advertise their product, to tell the customer the reason of buying their product.